My name is David Blatner, as some of you have heard. I am the co-host of InDesignSecrets.com and CreativePro.com and CreativePro Week. And I'm going to be talking about scripts, InDesign and scripts. Here's a fun one. I need to get this layout out of InDesign and into Photoshop. Now, you know you can export a PNG, you could export a PDF and open it in Photoshop, and it opens up and it's beautiful, right? But I would like more. I want more. Give me more. I want to open it in Photoshop and have all the layers separate. I want to be able to start manipulating it in Photoshop, right? I still want each of the layers to be separate in Photoshop, and there's no way to do this. This is something I've been asking Adobe for years. There's no good way to do this. So a couple people have written scripts that will allow you to get your content out of InDesign and into Photoshop as layers, layered document. Now this one is one of the few scripts that I only know of an AppleScript version of it. So this particular one only works on Mac. Now my understanding is the reason this has to be an AppleScript is that you're manipulating multiple applications. So I need to get this document into Photoshop with layers. And it turns out there is a script. You can download a script, you can install it, but as I said, it only works on Mac. I don't remember what it's called, so I'm going to use Quick Apply and say script, PSD, or Photoshop. There we go. Oh, there we go. It was right in front of my face. ID to PSV6 PSD Photoshop layers. Something like that. Here's how it works. You choose what kind of PDF you want it to do, because it actually is using PDF as the conduit. But it's actually going to open each layer as its own, each layer is going to have its own PDF, and then it's going to piece them together. And I should point out here that this is on the text layer, this is on the text layer. You know what, let's break this into two different layers. So this one is going to go on this layer, this one is going to be on that layer, and this one down here, this is going to be on a different layer. Let's go ahead and put that on layer 6. So we have multiple layers, because each layer is going to be its own layer in Photoshop as well. I don't want all that text to be on one layer. And then I think, is my picture, yeah, my picture's on the image layer. Let's go ahead and save this, and one more time, run that, and click OK, and it's going to go ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. It's thinking. It usually beeps, but I didn't hear a beep. But there you go, I think that's it. So check that out. There's layer by layer by layer by layer. And so all of these things are, oops, come on. All of these things are separate objects. So we built it in InDesign. Why would I build it in InDesign? I built it in InDesign, first of all, because InDesign is my life. No, I built it in InDesign because InDesign is the world's best aggregator. It's the world's best tool for pulling together images and text, and setting up a relationship between all those objects on the page. But I need it in Photoshop because I need it for social media or for a website or whatever. So I lay out in InDesign, I use a script to get it into Photoshop, and then I can take it a little bit farther.
Well, that's it for this episode of InDesign Secrets. Be sure to check out InDesignSecrets.com for thousands of InDesign articles and tutorials. And I hope someday we'll see you in person at the InDesign conference. Thanks for learning with us.